Good morning. Good morning. Thank you all for coming out this morning. We've got a wonderful crowd here this morning. It's good to see everybody. We've got a wonderful program today. I'm going to now ask Barbara Farmer to come have our morning prayer.
Yes, good morning. You are a breath of fresh air this morning. You look like springtime. So let's pray. Father, what a good time it is to be present in this place when spring is bursting forth. What a good time it is, Father, to come and celebrate the goodness in our community. Lord, I pray that this morning all the negative stuff that just swirls around us, all around us, that could just be pushed aside, and we could hear the good things happening in our government, in our businesses, in our community. And for that, we will give you thanks. And for this food that we have shared, the fellowship around tables, we give you thanks for that too. Thank you, Father, for being present with us and among us and in us. In the name of the one we serve, Christ the Lord. Amen.
First thing is I'd like to thank Kathy's Custom Catering for providing this wonderful breakfast for us this morning. Let's give them a round of applause. You always do wonderful. Thank you. First off, I need to introduce Delegate Todd Pillion. Todd Pillion, thank you. President, come on up. Thank you.
Good morning. Thank you, Sally. Well, good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone. All right, perfect. Today is one of my favorite days in Washington County because we honor all the participants that participated in the annual Business Plan Challenge. And after 6 successful years, yes, 6, you can look at every town in Washington County and you can see at least one business that's been assisted by the efforts of this economic development team. Today is yet another example of what we do best in Southwest Virginia. Work together for a common goal. You know, starting a business is hard enough, and government should be there to help you, not to hinder you or tear you down with red tape, and that's why Israel and I make sure that we sponsor and support legislation that promotes small businesses, the backbone of the local economy. Again, congratulations on this year's participants, and thank you to all those who make this Business Plan Challenge possible. This is a great program and a wonderful return on investment, and I look forward to visiting these businesses this year. Without further ado, I welcome my seatmate and colleague in the Virginia General Assembly, Delegate Israel O'Quinn.
Well, good morning. It is an honor for us to be able to be here. And Delegate Pillion's right. This is an exciting day each and every year to be able to see the winners of the Small Business Challenge because it takes a lot of courage to get out on a limb and open your own business. The percentage chances of failure are very, very high when you come right out of the gate, and there are a lot of things that you have to get over, a lot of hurdles you have to climb to be able to get your business up and running, much less make it successful. And Delegate Pillion and I, we feel like that it is incumbent upon us to ensure that that Virginia is the best state in which you can do business. And that also includes a lot of partnerships with our local governments as well, many of whom we see here with us today. And a lot of these issues that we work on come from small businesses. These are not just things that we sit around and spitball and then decide to try to roll with something. And so we really do appreciate that because small business, as Delegate Pillion said, really is the backbone of Virginia's economy. A couple of stats that I always find interesting. There are about 700,000 small businesses in the Commonwealth of Virginia, which represents about 98% of all businesses overall for the entire state. A small business employs about 1.5 million people in Virginia and is about 47% of the overall workforce. I think those are always pretty staggering numbers. There will always be a place for big businesses in Virginia, but trusted business publications indicate that small business is where the real opportunity for growth continues to lie in Virginia. So we want to continue to work together with all levels of government, whether it be federal, state, or local, and we want to continue to work directly with businesses and with chambers of commerce because I feel like that we come up with better policy when we are all working together towards the same end. So, it's always exciting to be here with you. Look forward to hearing about this year's winners. Thank you.
Good morning. It's so good to have all of you. Thank you for coming back to our Washington County Business Challenge meeting from last year. Big changes this year, so thank you so much. We would not be able to have this without our sponsor. So I would like to thank the IDA of Washington County for sponsoring this again this year. And we have Henry Snodgrass, who is here. We have our vice chair, Randy Woodward, and we have David Matlock. So we want to thank you. If you would stand up so everybody knows. Stand up, David. Thank you. Also, they have been a sponsor from the beginning of the Business Challenge when it started in 2014. And also, we have the town of Abingdon here. So we have Vice Mayor Cindy Patterson, we have Derek Webb, and we have Donna Quetch, and we have Ken Benham here. If you'd stand up, please. And we have Kim Kinsley, and of course, Tanya Triplett. And then coming on in 2015, we have Washington County that became one of the main sponsors. So we have Dwayne Ball, and we have Eddie Copenhaver. If you'll stand, please. And Whitney Bonham's here. I am not going to say her last name and butcher it. CZ. Again, thank you for coming.
Good morning. We need more coffee. Good morning. I know for myself, I'm tired. I'm ready to announce these winners, but I won't be the one doing it. But I want to take just a moment to share with you what the Business Challenge is all about if you've been living in a hole and you don't know. That's 6 weeks of classes that we do and share with competitors where they can learn tips from professionals in business, finance, law, accounting, and marketing, and more. This doesn't happen overnight. Planning started in late September by the executive team, Anita Farmer and Samantha Titter with the Washington County Chamber, and Kathy Lowe with the, I live there almost all the time, Virginia Small Business Incubator, and then myself with Virginia Community Capital. But there's more that come to place to help with this. We also have a advisory group of community and business leaders. Those include Tanya Triplett, Jane Deering from the town of Abingdon, Carrie with the Abingdon Main Street. I'm not sure if we have anybody from Mount Rogers. Galvin was on that group. Cindy Fields with the Virginia Highlands Small Business Development Center. We've also got Eva Boulay with Adventure Mendota and David McLeish with Dreamland Alpacas. And of course, our new friends with Emery and Henry, Towle and Scott have been involved. Just to let you know, we received 22 applications for the Business Challenge this year, and we've had 16 that went from start to finish, which is our largest year to date. So yay to all of you. Not only did they do 6 weeks of classes, those were held every Tuesday night from 6 to 8:30, sometimes 9 o'clock, but they also had to pitch their business idea to a set of judges, and they also then submitted a business plan that was judged by judges from at least 3 different states. So a lot of people have been involved in making sure that everything is legit and we're doing it right. First, I would like to ask all the contestants to please stand up and remain standing for a moment. Just wait. I would also like all of the planning team and those folks that presented sessions or that were panelists or involved in any way with the Business Challenge to please stand up and remain standing, please. Spiegler. Any of the judges, business pitch judges in the room? The reason I wanted these folks to stand up, and there's a lot of others behind the scene that are not here today, this is truly a community project. It's something that I'm very proud to be part of, and especially with these folks over here, I thank you for your commitment, but also your courage to take this step. And I want you to look at these folks, and after today, I hope that you're customers with all of these folks, because this is how we're going to make this continue to be successful, is helping these folks either get started or expand their business. So please be a part of their business going forward. Thank you. You can stand down. And to all those in the audience today, this morning, and watching online, I hope that you will see the impact that this program has made, and hopefully that you saw some of the slides that we're doing before the breakfast started, told a little bit about what these competitors are. Again, I'm proud to be part of this, and challengers, one other thing, we're not finished with you. Don't leave right after the event, because we want to take a few pictures. So I thank you, and thanks for all the sponsors too for making this happen.
Good morning. I get to do the fun things, and this is very important, so please bear with us. When we got started on this, we had $10,000 and a whole lot of ideas. And so the first thing that we did was we started recruiting sponsors. Joel Jerkins stood up immediately and became not only a participant as far as the judging and some of the things we were doing with the challenge. He gave $1,000 for an award that you'll see today. He has been one of the best community supporters we've had. Mike Spiegler stepped up, and Spiegler Blevins gives a $6,000 in kind. He takes on the winner of the business challenge, and he starts them from the beginning and walks them through their first year of being in business and taxes. That is a huge commitment, and we thank him for that. We also then pull him back in as a guest speaker during our Ask an Expert panel, and he's done it every year for 6 years, so thank you, Mike. He serves on the Virginia Highlands Small Business Incubator Board. John Martin with Penn Stewart. I have to think, I know too many Johns, but John Martin with Penn Stewart also has, Penn Stewart has also graciously always done the startup business formation, helps them do all of their paperwork properly to form their, generally an LLC, and we thank Penn Stewart. They are also guest speakers at the Business Challenge Ask an Expert Night, and that's also been a great help for these folks when they get started with their business. I've never asked Israel O'Quinn with Food City to help that he hasn't stepped right up and helped. He prints all of our flyers. They print all of our new knowledge information. They give us gift cards to feed the contestants, and Food City has been a huge sponsor from the beginning, and we thank you very much. Bristol Herald Courier. I would be remiss if I didn't say that Bristol Herald Courier prints all of our press releases. They print all of our advertisements. Sandy sends new knowledge advertisements. Well, she sends them all at one time, but they print them every other week. So they have also been a sponsor from the beginning, and again, we thank them very much for all they have done to help us with this. Highlands Union Bank, from the beginning, has given at least $1,000. This year they stepped up and they gave $1,500 for the best pitch, and you'll see that in a few minutes. And they are a monetary sponsor of the event. And again, we thank you very much for your participation. I know that we have some other sponsors, so if you have ever, again, if you have ever sponsored anything, would you please stand up so that I haven't missed someone? I think today's sponsor for the live streaming is New People's Bank, yes. And so I don't see Mary here. Mary was one of our pitch judges. She saw the event as it was unfolding and was so impressed that she volunteered to sponsor the streaming for today. We didn't even have to ask. So, you know, that's great when somebody will give you money for something and you don't even have to ask. So, again, without further ado, I know these contestants are sitting over here getting more nervous by the minute. So, without further ado, I think we're going to start giving out some money.
All right, the first award is going to be our Best Business Idea Award, and we're going to ask Christina Leo to come up and present that. This is sponsored by Joel and Vanessa Juergens of JJ's and Papa Tom's Cantina, so we appreciate their sponsorship.
Good morning. Okay. So the award for Best Business Idea goes to Alan Necessary, Sarge Pay Lake, and Campground.
They won't let me talk.
Congratulations. The next award is going to be the Highlands Union Bank Best Pitch Award, and it was a great evening. I really enjoyed participating in the event this year and being a judge on the best pitch. And the winner is Stephanie Howard with Playdate. Congratulations, Stephanie. The next award is sponsored by Emory and Henry College, and I would like to ask Tal Stanley to come forward. And this is for the Emory and Henry Business Innovation Award.
My name is Tal Stanley. This year, Emory and Henry is demonstrating its commitment to economic development in Southwest Virginia by investing in new businesses, particularly businesses that are going to locate in the Tri-Cities of Eastern Washington County, Meadowview, Emory, and Glade Spring. We are interested in businesses that will locate there and hire local people and create jobs for students going forward. This year's winner, we hope to make this an annual award. It is $5,000. This year is the winner is the Tumbling Creek Cider Company, Mark Finney.
All right. The next is the winners of the Expanding Business Awards, and these are businesses that were already in place. They're not startups. Tanya is going to be doing those. Tanya? She's handing- Okay. Let me-
Okay, so this award has to create one job, this expanding award. So some people had barely made it from startup to expanding, but we hope to see at least one job created and more if that.
And the winner is, for third place, is Dean Barr with the gallery at Barr Photographies.
Okay, second place goes to Stephanie Howard with Playdate.
No, you're incorrect. Right, you made it.
Okay, I made a mistake. Stephanie is a startup business, and she is second with the startup with Playdate. So we're going to go ahead and we'll let Nita tell you all who second is on existing.
No, this way. The second place is Elizabeth Gardner with Abington Vineyards. Elizabeth could not be with us today. She is actually out of town on business, but if you see her, you go by there, congratulate her.
Okay. Sorry about that. I revealed too much, which anybody that knows me knows that I do that all the time anyway. So. Okay, so our first place existing and expanding business goes to
Cassie Rowe, Build a Basket.
Samantha, I'd like for you to come up, please. We just want to say that all of them are winners. It's been great just getting to know them. They have worked so hard, and they have been a pleasure to work with. They really have. So we're very thankful to know all of you. You want to start?
Yeah, sure.
Third place?
Third place Startup Business Award winner is Dorothy Dye and Laura Harris, the store at Mendota.
I don't think they're here. They're not here, are they? Where are they? There they are.
They are.
Congratulations. You want to do that one?
Sure. Second place Startup Business Award winner is Stephanie Howard with Playdate.
You want to give that? Sure. Now drum roll. Startup Business First Place Award winner goes to Rebecca Sarvey, Tanya Fuller, Little Bits Baking and Provisions. Thank you.
So before we start chamber business, I just want to tell you a couple things that we forgot. The town of Damascus signed on this year, and the reason we were able to give a third place was because they contributed money for the third place award. So when you see any of the town council or the mayor of the town of Damascus, please thank them and encourage them to continue their sponsorship. And now we'll turn it over to Sal.
Thank you. Congratulations to the winners. And Samantha, I think now is, yes, you are. Take your time. We're going to do our recognition of new members to the chamber. Again, I want to thank everybody for showing up this morning. Congratulations to the winners. We appreciate it. As you can see, it is a community event that is well worth it, encouraging these businesses. So congratulations. Let's give them a round of applause again. Samantha?
Okay. We do have a few new members here this morning. Paul Baker with Turf Pros. They are located at 827 Cummings Street in Abingdon. If you would just take a minute to... I'm sorry.
Good morning, guys. We're a new equipment dealership at Exit 17. We've got 3 different lines of lawnmowers, full shop, parts department, so the grass is growing or getting ready to, we hope. And if we can help you guys with anything, just let us know. Thank you.
Thank you. Next, we have Stephanie Howard with Playdate. They are located at 125 Charwood Drive in Abingdon.
Good morning. Hi. My name is Stephanie Howard, and I am the owner of Playdate in Abingdon. Playdate is an indoor playground and party venue for kids ages 10 and under. We opened our doors end of July of last year, 2018. We've been open 8 months now. And so we have an indoor playground. It's clean, safe for the little ones. No bouncy houses, no trampolines. It's a 2-story playground. And also we're adding in the future some more interactive different types of play for the kids. And we are a party venue, so keep us in mind if you know anybody with little ones or if you're grandparents. Bring them by to play. We're open daily, too. We have a lot of fun. Thanks.
Next, we have Sylvia Robbins with Edward Jones Financial Services. You're way over there. Sylvia Robbins is located at 230 Charwood Drive, Suite C in Abingdon.
As she said, I'm Sylvia Robbins. I'm with Edward Jones. So I can help you organize, build, protect, and transfer that wealth that we have. Personally, for me, I'm not from this area originally. I'm from the Tidewater region of Virginia, Smithfield, Virginia. So yes, like the ham. So I love me some good bacon. Thank you. Oh, yeah. I got so excited about the bacon, I forgot to tell you the most important part. I have my ribbon cutting next week. It's going to be Thursday. So I would love for you all to come out on Thursday, the 28th at 11 a.m. Thank you.
And last but not least, we'd like to recognize Lieutenant Greg Hoxton as a new member of the chamber.
Yes, my name's Greg Hoxton. I've been at Washington County Sheriff's Office since December 2003. Currently enrolled in the Leadership Washington County program, which has brought a lot of things to light to me. It shows how we instill our leadership values and skills back into our community. And it's really let me know what the chamber focuses on and how it builds partnerships within Washington County. So I think it's been one of the best classes I've ever attended, and I look forward to being a member and a continuing member of the chamber from now on. Thanks.
And that's all we have.
Thank you, Samantha. Welcome, new members. Just wanted to go over some upcoming events that we have in our community that we hope you can attend. We have a ribbon cutting for Edward Jones, financial advisor, and that's Sylvia Robbins, and that's going to be held March the 28th at 11 a.m., and she is located at 230 Charwood Drive, Suite C, here in town. The Urban Pathway opening and Abingdon Corporate Challenge kickoff with ribbon cutting will begin at 11 o'clock on April the 12th. And the kickoff is going to start at the Farmers Market, Abingdon Farmers Market. And for more information, the Chamber newsletter has more information about that if you need it, or you can call the Chamber office. Ribbon cutting, open house, and toy drive for the Blue Mountain Therapy will be held April the 16th at 11, and they're located at 27018 Lee Highway in Abingdon. Ribbon cutting for Berkshire Hathaway Services, which is Jones Property Group, Carol Jones Realtor, will be held April the 23rd at 11, and they're located at 153 West Main Street across from the Martha Washington Inn. The Leadership Washington County that Greg just mentioned, their graduation will be held at the Jubilee House on April the 25th at 11 a.m. And the ribbon cutting for the Greasy Bean Cafe, which is located in the Community Center of Abingdon at 300 Senior Drive. It's part of a Leadership Washington County team project, and they're having a ribbon cutting April 26th at 11 a.m. So I hope you all can join those events. All right. All right. We'll have some door prizes. Drawing for door prizes. I hope everybody put in their business card as they came in. I'd like to thank Jerry Peters Sales, Sam's Club, and Build a Basket for sponsoring our door prizes today. And the first winner is Danny Owen, Assistant General Manager at Country Inns and Suites. Second winner is Austin Crumpton from First Sentinel Bank. And Ron Dickinson with Dickinson Currency and Collectibles of Virginia is the third winner. Next up is our Chamber Spotlight. And the winner of the Chamber Spotlight today is Jennifer Pierce with Emory and Henry College. Just come on up. Oh, okay. Just say yes.
Good morning. I'm new to the area. I've been here about a year, representing Emory and Henry, and we're glad to have Tal here today with our award. I wanted to share with you, there's the 3 radio ads that are going on right now, so I'll just touch on those quickly. We're offering a new RN to BSN program that's going to start this fall. We have a wonderful Summer Scholars program that probably many of your students and children have participated in. But we also have camps for horseback riding and all sorts of summer camps, so check out the ad. I think it's in today's paper in the Bristol Herald. And finally, transfers. There's an ad starting for transfers. We have more than 100 transfers that come in each year, and we just had a community summit with 9 community colleges all around the region, so we were happy to have them, and we hope that we are the continued college of choice for transfer students. So thank you, and have a great day.
Thank you. Emory and Henry will be our spotlight on the Chamber webpage this month. Want to remind everybody, our next breakfast is April the 18th, and that sponsor will be the Southwest Virginia Higher Education Center. And I think that's it. Everybody have a great day. Appreciate you coming. We are adjourned.